Okay. Hey, Chad. Good evening. I don't know if it's coming through or not, but I'm trying to monitor it on the computer. But I got off of work, I ran home, I took my shower, throwed a bunch of shit in the car, threw the dogs in the car, took them out to the state forest, went for a walk, went out and got some dinner, but mine got totally fucked up, but theirs was good. Uh, the babies will get some chicken nuggets. And I get a hamburger. Hey, Tim, good evening. How's it going? Me and the babies are out in the driveway. If it doesn't big dog here, we're at home. But I'm thinking I might try a night camping at a regular campground and see how she does on a string for the whole night. But you can say we're all laid out. I don't know, 10 inches. Got some cool air in. I got the heater going on low, but I ain't had it going long. But it's 50 degrees outside and 62 in here. With people who like to camp in their vans. Oh, the cat is lurking out by the door. For a second there, I thought it was going to hop in. So, figured I'd sit out here, watch some YouTube of their own here. But I got the pillows all laid back here. The curtain is closed. I got all my window covers up. I don't know if you all have seen this before, but mine is just up here. It's pieces of that 1/2-inch foam insulation board. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of like Reflectix, but not as good. It's just old window, a windshield cover that I cut up. And the same thing on that side, but look what I did. I got Velcro on the thing that holds my window cover in, and I put Velcro on the backs of all my remote controls and my temperature thing. It's been really handy there. Tim, that's where all my kitchen stuff is too. I got like, some of it has a stove and a kettle in it, and there's food and seasonings down there. In the car I keep some soup, hot chocolate, oatmeal, some crackers to go with the soup. I got syrup in there. Well, I got it tied up in the back because when I first put it back there, every time I hit the brakes hard, it would fall over. It used to be right behind this front seat, right there. I'm sitting on my bed, Tim. It is about, I don't know, a 6 or 7 inch trifold mattress, but it was really wide, took up too much space. So I cut the sections apart and took 2 of them this way, and it's plenty long enough for me. Yes, I got both the puppies out here. I got a piece of cheese. I've got some pudding. I've got a banana and an orange in the lunchbox there. I got some chocolate in there. It's got to be good chocolate. Chad, how did your camping go the other night? I haven't seen you since then. And later on, Foresty come out with a new video I want to watch. I started watching the new Steve Wallace video last night, but I never finished it. And then I'm going to work on, I got some bills to pay. I'm due to redo the tags on this car, so I'll log into the MVA later. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. I should do it tonight, but I might wait. And again, tomorrow's going to be a house cleaning day, a yard cleaning day, and a van cleaning day. I did like up front last week, but I didn't wash none of the windows, and I got dust back here I haven't dusted. And it's, you know, not only is this my camper van, it's my work van, and I got a really dusty, dirty job. So, and normally my little chair sits right here, my camping chair sits over here on the side, and I hop in here breaking lunch on this table here that you guys are all on. And so I carry a lot of crap in here with me. Well, the other day I had to dump a ton of sand out of this bed. Hey, Key. How you doing? I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I'm just so damn tired all the time. And when you put yourself out here, you kind of feel obligated to entertain your audience and you know, to keep a conversation going. And I think Chad has gotten way more practice than I have, so he's like better at it. And I think, you know, Chad, I think you're more of an extrovert. You're just more. Oh, hi, Christine. I think that's a pretty good assessment, Tim. But I wasn't in no rush to go to bed tonight. I can sleep late. This big dummy here, a little more used to sleeping in the van, cause in the bed in the house, she wants to lay all over top of me all the time. She heard something that got her attention. It would be nice if Andreas was here. Oh, Chad, your monthly rates, I don't know. But that place, I don't know, it was like called Lake Aldred something maybe. But Otter Creek, that was the name of it, Otter Creek. But I heard people talking about they were renting there for the whole summer for $1,600. And I guess, you know, and a lot of them were there. The weekend I went, it was in April, and a lot of them were coming there for that weekend and setting up the camper to leave it there the whole summer. When I got there Friday, I had no neighbor. Saturday night, there was people everywhere. But they said that was a really good deal. I just wish I was out west, where you could just drive out in the mountains or out in the desert, and like, I could let both of my dogs off the leash and let them go crazy and camp without having to see no people. Uh, bunch of rules about where I gotta pee at. Oh, gee, your thing, Tim. But I let it go. YouTube must not like the virgin word. Yeah, and I'm so dying to go out west, man. Uh, I hope Amani can make it on her own and be a success. And while this house is a home base for me, taxes and the electricity, uh, and I could always have it. Like I could shut everything down, get somebody to keep an eye on it for me, and I could take off. But like I don't have the money to just do that. But I could sell the house and take off for a long time. And I think by then I'll be used to not working and not want to go back. But it's time for my after dinner smoke. Chad, if you're not at work, you can grab a beer. I don't think I would want to sit somewhere for that long. Kind of the fantasy I have is to take just an epic road trip and see all the major points. And when you went to see that crater, Tim, that's something I have always wanted. Uh, and I mentioned that the first time I camped in the van. But I want to go do that, and I want to see the volcanoes in the Northwest, and I want to see the Grand Canyon, and Yosemite and Yellowstone and the Glacier Park, and I want to drive this damn van to the Arctic Ocean in the middle of winter. It can be done. I've seen it done. Foresty did it in his minivan, and I want to do it too. Now, yeah, it easily gets too hot for me, Tim. I do the cold better. But those little portable air conditioners I think would be fine in here. But I ain't paying the price they want for one of them things. Yes, I would. Colorado is on my list. But I've seen a lot of guys recently driving through Utah. Take this, a lot of the places that they went, but I could take it to some pretty cool places. What I want to do, there's a guy on YouTube, Traveler's Tale, I think, and he takes his ass up in them California, Nevada mountains every time they got a big snowstorm, and that would be ideal for me. I love the snow, and we don't get any here. Great while. Come on, Isabel. You want to come back in? Come on. Hold on. Is the door too closed? There. So, who knows? Maybe I'll... You know what it is? It's fear. That's what it is. And I know what it is, but I still can't get... All right, sit down. Over here. You should be more like Maggie. Christine, I forgot where you're at. Will do, Chad. I'll get another one here in a few minutes. Tim, what do you think about changing to? Yes, Isabel has a very gorgeous brim, absolutely no manners. So that's another thing. But you know, she's always had the run of a whole yard here. You know, I got a fenced-in yard, and like when I go to work, there's a doggy door, so they can come and go as they please. So they've never been crate trained. With Maggie, it doesn't. Her favorite thing to do is lay around, and she's very good at it. So like, she's down for whatever. If we're driving, she wants to sit in my lap, but she's perfectly fine sleeping in the van. I can keep her in the van or on a string for, I don't know. We went out for 10 days uh, last summer, and Maggie did fine. Very long. And last year, the dog sitter was like $28 a night, and I went looking for this summer, and it's she wants $48 a night now. And I've got 2 trips planned for this summer. I'm going the holiday at the end of May for, I don't know, 5 or 6. Me and some family members, we got a Verbo rented down in Tennessee. Now, I probably don't expect to stay too many nights in the thing, but I want to go and explore down there. But I got to find somebody to babysit this big ass dog, and I don't want to spend $500 to do it. Oh, geez, I hear you, Tim. I see these guys buying these 4-wheel drives, vans, like, I don't know, what's his name? Foresty bought one, and there's that Primal Outdoors guy, he's got a 4x4 van. But those things, they're not too common. This house, you know, it's not going to get much. It's on less than a quarter of an acre. It's in a very bad reputation trailer park. And the state only values the house at $30,000. What the real value is, I have no clue. But if I ever sold it, a van. I don't big box vans. It would probably be more like just a Ford Econoline. But oh, you can do stuff to those and get a little bit of ground clearance and, you know, go off road a bit. But it's money. Ooh, let me catch up. I don't know. I really like them electric vehicles. I think maybe a hybrid is the way to go. That way, I mean, they charge their own battery. I mean, you can still charge them with a plug-in, but the hybrids, I believe. Uh, but I really like the idea of them. I seen, what the hell? There's a guy in New Zealand who does camping in the rain videos. But he took his wife's electric vehicle out one time, and it has like a built-in inverter function, and he could run his like Instapot and refrigerator and shit like that. And I thought that was really cool. But I wouldn't really want to rely on an electric-only vehicle. Yeah, I've seen a couple people pull with their bicycle. And Tim said he was getting buffering earlier. I don't know if that's my Wi-Fi. I wonder if I could cut off the Wi-Fi and go just cellular. All right. I don't know if I close this app, if that's going to kill this thing. Should I try it? I'm gonna see what happens. I'm curious. Oh. I'll tell you what, next time I do live, I'll try to remember to do it on cellular only. But that's about all I got going. I really wish I was in the woods. Well, took the dogs out for a walk in the state forest tonight, but you're not allowed to camp over there. But I'm really tempted to go over there and try it anyway and risk getting a fine or whatever the hell it is. And if I get a fine, so what? It was a home. What the hell? We got to camp in the woods and didn't have to pay nobody and didn't have to pay a dog sitter. Well, I got an unlimited data plan, but it's one of them data plans that if you use up too much data, slow you down. So I don't know how that would work for live streaming, but I guess I got to do it more often, then I'll find out all the little bugs. Where's your little sister? Yeah, but I think I'm ready to close up this door in a couple minutes because I got. It says 61 in here, but it doesn't feel like it. Well, you guys, I guess I'm going to get on off of here. I want to just come in and check in. Say hi to everybody since Chad hasn't been doing a live too often. And like, I can't pay great attention, but you guys are like keep me connected to people a little bit. Cause like I live alone. I spend most of my time at work on a big machine by myself. All right, Maggie, come on. We're gonna close up this door. I'm all out of chicken nuggets. All right, you guys. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming in and visiting with us tonight and keeping us company before we... I don't know how to stop this. I'm on the wrong thing.